Yeah, Phil.
Okay, we're recording as we speak.
Okay, Mercury Glenelg River Qualifier 07. Congrats, Cam. Does it feel good to qualify at first round of the season?
It certainly does, mate. It's something that I probably didn't really expect. Although I fished here a couple of times before, and yeah, look, I felt relatively confident coming down because it sort of suits the style of fishing that I do.
And your pre-fish, how did your pre-fish go on the Friday?
Good, very good. I had another couple of guys on that I come down with, and we used hard bodies to search out some fish and basically found not many fish up past Taylor Strait. So I just decided to essentially spend my whole tournament time fishing Taylor Strait, a little bit downstream of Taylor Strait, and that was it.
Oh, let's talk about the outfits you used this weekend. Your rod, your reel, etc. You've got one in front of you there. Let's have a look at it.
Yep. I'm actually on the Loomis Pro stuff. And the rod that I predominantly use, I have two of these set up exactly the same, so I can just change lures, change the colour of my lure. I was essentially using an SX40 all weekend. I was fishing hard against the banks, especially for day one, and I boated probably 60 fish. And I would have had 20 legals out of that 60.
And what's this reel and what's it spooled up with?
This is 4-pound crystal fire line on a Daiwa Certate Finesse Custom 2506. Essentially fish the crystal because I don't really like the coloured line going over the fish's head if I'm cranking hard bodies. Personal thing, whether it's right or whether it's wrong I don't know, but I just feel that it's a good way to go.
Okay, now let's slide it down and let's have a look at this hard body you used predominantly for this weekend.
The one that everybody uses quite a bit down here and quite a bit across Australia. It's actually, that one is the lure that I got or the colour that I got a 39 fork fish on today, and also a 36.5 fork fish, which obviously helped me to have a really good bag today. Yeah, so eco gear, I used eco gears all weekend, predominantly 306, 344, don't know what they're called, but yeah, basically bait fish profile because the fish are fairly onto bait fish down here.
Now you said you stuck with your plan for Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
How did you work that lure and what up against?
Oh, well, I was fishing very steep cliff faces on day one. Hard against the cliff, so essentially the non-boater didn't really get much of a go, but my non-boater on day one got 4 fish, so he fished really well. Day two I started hard on the cliffs, but I found that the fish were either not hard on the cliffs or they just weren't on there at all. Today was really slow, the fish were very touchy. They come and basically kiss your lure or just touch it. You might have a good hit and they weren't hooking up for some reason. I couldn't believe that needle sharp hooks on a 40mm long lure couldn't stick in a fish's mouth, and I was getting some of the hits I was getting, and I thought the day was turning to rubbish. Actually, got up to Taylor Strait this morning. First thing I did was lost my $230 spotters.
Fantastic.
So getting a check this weekend is going to make it a little bit easier to replace those. Actually, one thing I'd like to say is that I was also using Siglon Rock, which is a new product that EJ Todd's are bringing in. Also, we bring in Loomis, one of my sponsors, and using 4-pound rock this weekend, which proved invaluable because I was fishing so hard against the structure. I only lost 1 fish due to it rubbing on hard structure, and yeah, it was really good product. It's the first time I've used it.
Well, congratulations, 10 out of 10 bag, the only 10 out of 10 bag, qualified for the grand final this year.
Happy.
Any other words you'd like to say?
I'd like to thank Yamaha, who helped me out with, I've got a 150 VMAX on my boat. I guess belatedly because they've now gone into receivership and have actually closed the door. Southern Star, who helped me get into a performance boat, which isn't really an issue on this river because it's predominantly 5 knots, but it helps me because I was fishing in the ski zone predominantly. I was able to change my spots at over 90 kilometres an hour, which means that I was wasting less time travelling, and that was one of the reasons I also decided not to go too far upstream. Yeah, so basically EJ Todd, who import G Loomis, Rock Fluorocarbon and Yamaha, and I'd also just quickly like to thank BLA down here in Melbourne, Sean Clancy, who assists me with my electric motor and my electronics, and also Wayne Freeby, who is the agent down here for Eco Gear and assists me a little bit with those as well.
Fantastic, thanks very much, mate.
Thanks, Marcel. Thanks, mate.